We found our anchors. I'm Trishana.
And I'm Peyton.
And this is Terrier News. This week, Terrier News is shining the spotlight on the small business in Carbondale as they try their hand at battering the world in faraway places.
Long Branch Cafe and Bakery is hosting an art auction founded by the For Kids' Sake organization.
Customers can peruse the available art as it is up on the walls around the establishment. Bedding sheets are placed under the art where people can write down their bids.
The proceeds are going to benefit the 550 orphans and 4,000 students that we support. And the proceeds will go to providing their basic needs and being able to support them. So those needs are going to be their food, their clothing, their beds that they sleep in, their education, the caretakers.
The art was donated by over 100 individuals around the city, with the oldest artist being 94 years old.
The event is going from March 12th to April 26th. Make sure to get out there and at least give our city artists some support. This week, Teacher of the Week is Mrs. Browning, the choral director here at CCHS.
Mrs. Browning works with the choir, show choir, concert band, and for the first time, the CCHS Chamber Choir.
Her choirs are preparing for their performance at the organization, a music competition in Nashville this year. This competition is integral to our school's musical rank in the state.
We are working on our program. All three of these organizations are working on programs for organizational contests for IHSA, which will be Saturday, April 13th. And we're hoping that we will have good scores for each one of those organizations.
Organization is April 13th, and the Carbondale Music Department is performing all morning.
I hope they will do well.
There's been an epidemic sweeping throughout Carbondale.
And we are not talking about the plague or something else just as terrible.
Potholes. They have been popping up all over throughout our beautiful city.
Many have been spotted along Giant City Road, Sycamore Street, and Oakland Avenue.
These streets menaces have been greatly affecting our students' daily commute.
Yes, I do drive. Yes, I do see all the potholes in Illinois. Yes, a few of these potholes put a hole in my tire, so now I gotta go buy a new tire. I don't know about paying for them, but maybe pay to get the potholes filled in or something, so it'd be less of that.
The city of Carbondale is working hard to combat these road terrors.
Take this as a warning to watch out for these sneaky potholes and their catastrophic potential. Terrier softball is off to a great start.
They are 7-1 and they are hosting Centralia today, and Savannah Tagley is the athlete of the week.
She has been playing varsity for 4 years and travel ball since she moved to Illinois.
The team captain has recently hit her first home run last Wednesday against Johnson City.
Hitting my first home run was very exciting, thrilling, kind of just working on everything paying off that I did in the off season.
CCHS would like to wish Savannah and the rest of the softball team good luck on the rest of the season. Some people look forward to nice weather and flowers when the end of March rolls around, but others have to wait all year to test their brackets out in hopes of winning.
That's right, March Madness has started and the NCAA tournament has begun.
From upsets to rivalries, their basketball tournament is a fun time for many.
Some do brackets for money, others for family games, but overall this tournament is one of the most watched all over the U.S.
Some students and teachers around the school have filled out brackets to see who comes out on top. Let's see what they have to say.
The University of Michigan winning it all.
I have in my bracket, I picked Duke, just like everybody else did.
I had Virginia winning, just because I did not want to pick Duke to win because everyone picked Duke.
A lot of them I pick with my heart instead of my head, so that might not bode well for my bracket, but I watch a lot of college basketball throughout the year and try to keep up with who's at the top.
Pick them off favoritism because I'm a Michigan fan, so obviously I think they're going to win it all. They deserve to. But I also kind of just picked off luck, and sometimes for bigger games I went into the stats, kind of see the matchups of the players.
Some of it's just the matchup. Like I'm a KU fan, but I didn't have them beating Auburn. I thought they would play Auburn and get beat. Just the matchup's a bad one.
It gets a lot of publicity because I think the majority of people like college sports over professional sports because there's more passion, it's more fun, they go a lot harder. And it's just a fun thing to do, and it's an easy way to win money.
Format is like there's 16 games on that first Thursday and Friday, so the way TV does it, and basically it starts at 11 o'clock till 11:30 at night, those first 2 nights, and it just hooks people in. And
Part of it's the David and Goliath, this hoping the little guy can upset the...
Good luck on your brackets.
And now, it's time for your favorite segment.
That's right, Peyton. It's time for Did You Know of the Week.
Hello, and welcome back to Did You Know of the Week. This week, we're featuring 3 new stories, and especially this week, we will not be covering teachers, but rather students.
Did
You
know of
the
week? Just like last week, we have 3 facts, but try and guess which one is fake. Our first fact is that Sean Stewart, a senior, had a career as a child model.
So I was a child model when I lived in California, and so basically I had an agent, I can't remember his name, I was only 6 or 7, and I managed to score a photo shoot for Target, and so I'm in a Target magazine front cover.
Our second fact is that Ian Kenzel, my other side, won a pie eating contest at a young age.
Okay, so when I was 12 years old, I won a pumpkin pie eating contest. It was at Bandy's Pumpkin Patch. It was only like 4 people there, but it was just a couple free pumpkin pies. It wasn't any money, no cash prize.
Our last fact is TJ Taylor is an extreme Chiefs fan, but you may not know that his mom also dated one.
So his name was Rick Hamilton. He was drafted by the Redskins in 92. He had 2 pretty good seasons there, so he was rated pretty high for the Chiefs. And he started dating my mom in that summer, and she actually toured some of the practice facilities and met the owner and stuff. And then she left him probably week 1 of the NFL season, and he sucked terribly after that. I like to think it's because my mom left him, and he was just depressed.
Did you know which fact was fake?
Let us know in the comment section down below.
And that's all from this week's segment of
Did
You
Know
of
the Week?
Wow, those were some great facts.
Thank you guys. See you next week on Terry News.
This is Peyton.
This is True.